Good, Laker Nation? What's good, Laker Nation? How you guys doing? How you guys doing? Hit the like button when you walk in. I want to get to it. Hit the like button when you walk in. Hit that like button when you walk in, my friend. Say what's up to the kid. Hit the like button. We have a real deal conversation. My boy Prince was good. Dow Pitts, DC Coleman, Grant, Conquer Your Goal. What up? Let's hit the like button when you walk in. This is gonna be a quick live. It's not gonna be an all-nighter. Riccio was good. Steven Scott was good. I want to talk about some things. Enough people get on here, we're gonna start. Look at Chicago Bulls, man. Chicago Bulls looking good. They looking good. Chicago looking good. What's up, Slick? What's good, bro? What's good? I definitely wanna get like, cause I spoke briefly on it on the live I did earlier. There's a lot tonight. You're right, Dow. The storm about to come. Storm about to come. Yeah, but I definitely wanna get into it. Clear some things up, you know. LeBron playing tomorrow. I never looked at it. He's hurt. He got right back up. He said Lakers play way better when AD at the 5. Yeah, they do play better. They definitely play better at the 5, but I don't mind them starting Howard and just to get it, you know what I mean? But that was always just always the plan, though. They get their minutes. They ain't gonna have AD playing too much. Kareem Bynum nickname was he said Brian Planet Randy was good. I think AD will wear out. I think they doing it the right way. I don't think it's having AD playing too many minutes at the 5. They doing it right. It's not like they can't do anything with him at the 4. I think they're doing it right. If you look at it, them guys only playing like 14 minutes. He playing AD playing like 20 minutes at the 5. That's enough. You don't want to burn them out. You don't want to burn AD out. I like Marvin Bagley. I think he gonna go to another team and he gonna play good. I like Marvin Bagley. I definitely like Marvin Bagley. Um, anyone on here, um, it could be respectful, be very respectful. Is opinion on opinion. It's not about beefing, but anyone on here disagree and want to have a one-on-one conversation about what I spoke about earlier, about what I was saying about the Caruso and Austin Reeves, because I think what I said went over a lot of people's heads. Because I'm looking at the comments, and some of the comments, it's like that had nothing to do basically with what I was saying. Like one guy, Ricardo, he said I disagree with you 100%. He said I'm looking at it too deep. That was one of his posts. Then Legendary said Kareem Caruso, the GOAT, the bald mama was a joke. Learn to take a joke. And Laker fans didn't start calling Austin Reeves Hillbilly Kobe, he got the nickname when he lived in Arkansas. Um, and he said, it's funny how you said the Rich Paul situation had nothing to do with race, but now you're making racial, now you're making racial comparison. Then he said, this is not a race thing. We criticized Marcus Gasol last year, and he white. The reason folks praise this is I think one of the stupidest comments someone could make. He said, this is not a race thing. We criticized Marcus Gasol last year, and he's white. The reason, damn, stupid phone. Said the reason folks praise a white player more than, like, I guess, a black player, because perception white players is not good enough, as good as black players. That's bullshit. That don't make sense. So that just like you saying, if one we work on Wall Street, we should get praised because we black, and we not good enough falls with the white people, and we should get praised more than white people that's probably more advanced than us, but because we black on Wall Street. Like, that don't make no sense what he's saying. It's white people that's good in basketball. There's a lot of white people that's good in basketball. And my uh point ain't have nothing to do with no race really. My thing was, how come a lot of this is deep. This what I was saying was deep. It wasn't strictly on basketball. My thing is this. I think there's no room for racism in sports. Hit them like button. I think there's no room for racism in sports. My thing is, we've done a live yesterday, and like I said, this has been happening, but I've been ignoring it. Um, Laker Film, no, what's the channel? Laker Live. He made a video today, responding to what I said, but he said in the preseason, he posed a question: who better, Austin Reeves or THT? In 3 years, who gonna be better in 3 years, Austin Reeves and THT? In the preseason, he said this. This guy don't even have a body or work. And my thing is, what I noticed what black people do, this don't have nothing to do with white people. And that's why one white guy commented on it, is like, then this is deeper than a white person. This don't have anything to do with white people. The point I'm making is, black people, what I notice about black people, we will uplift another group of race. It don't have to be just white. A black person will uplift another group of another race, but wouldn't uplift us. And I see we had tons of guys come through the Lakers system, and they play well at times. Like the guy Jamario, I think his name Jamario. I forgot his name. The one Lou Williams say played good defense. The Laker fans ain't ooh and do this, and I'm not just saying that. Even like I'm saying, even black people. But the guy yesterday, Austin Reeves, made one pass. And they said Austin Reeves is playing good. Literally, I said this on live, and it's like a black player had to do so much, and the minute he do something that you don't like, oh, take him out, trade him, he a bump. Ken Bazemore starting to get bombed on. THT played a couple preseason games. People saying, "Oh, why you paid him?" It's like, it's so much pressure. We go at each other so hard, and there's so much pressure on us. But and you give, it's like I said, Austin Reeves could do a little, and oh, he's the best. Oh, he good. He need to start. I need to do this and that. But I don't see that when it comes to the black players amongst black guys. The same thing like streets. I seen plenty of times another white guy, Asian guy make a mistake, bumped into a black guy, or maybe it's a little altercation. It be water under the bridge. We bump into each other. We ready to kill each other. Guns getting put out and fighting. It's on. The point I make, like I said, is deeper than that. These guys get nicknamed, oh, Hillbilly, Kobe, the Ball Mamba. Oh, this guy should be starting. Oh, he this, he that. And you look at their stats, you be like 4.2 that. We're seeing THT get, he's 20 years old. He get 15, 16, 17 points. It's like, all right, you get 15, 16, but it's no uplifting with them. Like, we don't uplift each other, but people will uplift. And like I said, this don't have nothing to do with race. I see this continuously happen. And the comment the guy made didn't make any sense, saying it's because white people don't play good. That's bullshit. Because let's say baseball is not a lot of black people in baseball. So a black player should get praised more because he's black playing baseball. I think, like I said, there's no need for racism in sports. But I just don't. It's just annoying. I see what's going on. He made one play. Then he made a layup. They threw a fast break layup and it's goal. Sin, this guy needs to start. This guy's this, he that. But you look at the box score, 4 points. So I don't see much, but he get praised for little. Caruso got praised for little. KCP, he make a mistake. They call him retarded. I seen people call KCP retarded. They called them all type of names. They called them assholes. They call KCP every name in the book. And KCP numbers and stuff, you know what I'm saying? It's not right. You know what I'm saying? It's not right. It's little, and I see the black people all the time. They do it, but they don't uplift each other. Like you have somebody come on my channel and talk shit to me and say, "Oh, okay, I'm unsubscribing to you," but they go on Trevor Lane channel and they don't do that to him. Like I said, it's not about race, but it's like we tear each other down. I see it all the time. I don't see no. I don't, like I said. Even with, let's say, Shawnee Brown, he played. He might have played a little bit better than Austin Reeves in the summer league. Now, had he been, you know what I mean? And it's like, okay, it's nothing. This guy, they're hyping these guys up, and it's not right. And I see it all the time, and it's not happening to us. Same thing like supporting. If I have a store, and I seen this, I got it's like black owned businesses. They go right to the Arabs. They go right to the Arabs. Spend money at the Arabs. Spend money in Macy's and this and that. You have stores, and they just won't spend money with you. That's why I said it has nothing to do. That's why I said this one white guy comment. This thing is passing. You right, loyalty. Like yeah, yeah. Like if the way people talk about Alex Caruso, and if you was blind and you don't see the number, you just hear it, you'll think he's a superstar. Like I said, when I evaluate players, black, white, whoever, I call it how it is. Anybody who been on this channel, I call it how it is. And I call it how it is. Alex Caruso, smart player. He's hustle. He hustle. He's not gonna hurt you on the court because he ain't gonna really do nothing crazy. But he has a lot of flaws in his game. But people like, oh, we should keep him all this that. We should it's not right. You're right. So I want some people to come on and talk about this because sometimes sports is always good, But some stuff is needed because, like I said, we this is not, like I said, it's not a white and black thing. It's a mentality thing. It's how we view each other. Like the gangs, I'm like tired of it. Like it's like out of control. Now in my city in New York, these guys is acting like Chicago. They acting like Chicago. Chicago, they grandfathers and stuff in gangs. In New York, it's like that. These kids getting killed left and right. These gangs, I was just watching on YouTube today. Two cousins, they from the Bronx. They cousins. They mothers and sisters, and they laughing and they people killing his friends killing his friends. Yeah, a Bronx drill now. It's crazy. Like I said, we would be quick to kill each other and fight each other in a heartbeat. In a heartbeat. Like and like I said, the white people is more safe, and the Asian people more safe in the black community than black people. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, D Thing and so you know films. Yup, I was watching D Thing and K Flock. And it's sad. It's sad. It's sad. And it's the same thing like Uplifting. Here it is, TAC, a 20-year-old kid. He's a Laker. I don't see the praise come from and they doing it in the precinct. Oh, we shouldn't have gave him that money. Oh, we shouldn't have gave him that money. Oh, he's not ready. Oh, his I don't like his jump shot. And a couple preseason games, you killing him. A guy make one pass, oh, he get praises. Yeah. Like that's what I'm saying. It's deeper. This don't have nothing to do, and this is not no racist thing. It's a mentality people had to stop having, man. Had to stop having. Cause I see people killing Bazemore already. Oh, get him out of there. Oh, Reeves should be in there. The man hustling, he playing hard. The guy comment. Look what the guy said on here. His name is Derek. He said, "Dude, he's a rookie." He said he don't get much playing time, but he tries his best when he on the court. He hustle his ass off. Give him a break. You acting like a racist fool, right? Anybody watch Ken Bazemore? He hustle. He hustled and he played hard. He's not a rookie, but he played hard. A, a lot of Malik Monk, a lot of guys play hard. But like I said, when they make mistakes or they not doing much, they get them out of there. Oh, we don't need them. Oh, this and that. Like, I mean, it's like this. But Austin Reed Caruso, them guys had a long leash. You don't hear that. I heard people calling KCP stupid motherfuckers. He's a dumbass. He this, he that. They dog same with Kuzma. I mean, calling them all out their names. Exactly. He get him more minutes as Kobe as a rookie. You know, and I'm hearing this. But and this coming from not white people, it's come from black people calling them this. Not white people. Black people calling them names. And my thing is people need to love each other. Like I said, it's not about race. As I said, it's beyond white people. So I would love for people to come on. Let's just have some real deep conversation. You know, we could still transition to sports, but I just think that we got to start showing each other love, man, and call it how I see it. It's like and like the guy, I really want him to come on. What's his channel name again? He a cool dude. I like him. Good dude. Let me find his channel. But he made a video about me, and he was like, Kareem, you wrong. This guy, and he said, give him a max deal. He was saying that as a joke. Lakers Sports Live. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I'm not talking about like Twitter. I'm just saying I see this all the time. Even on other people's channels I watch. People was calling for Austin Reeves to start. And I'm like, what did he do? What did you actually see in him to say he's starting? Yeah, it ain't make sense that Bazemore fouled him, but everybody make mistakes and things like that. You know what I'm saying? Everybody make mistakes. I guarantee you, the guy Jay Huff, right? I I already saw people say they need to cut. I seen people already said they need to cut DeAndre Jordan. When the Lakers first signed this guy Jay Huff, people was like, yo, Kareem, they need to cut DeAndre Jordan and bring in Jay Huff. I seen people say that. Yeah, I seen. Yeah, he went right by him. I seen people say the Lakers need to cut DeAndre Jordan and bring in Jay Huff. And then the guy who made the comment and saying, "Oh, we criticize Marcus Gasol. Marcus Gasol is a beast in his day. He was good in his day. I'm talking about more. They do this more with homegrown Lakers. I seen him do it with Luke Walton. I seen him do it with Sasa Vucic. I seen him do it with Mike Penmurphy. I see it Caruso. It's like a growing trend. Um, uh, they saying what's this guy? Um, he went to Duke. The big man with the Duke. Um, and as soon as he left the Lakers, he was out the league. Damn, what's his name? He's a Ryan Kelly. Ryan Kelly. I've seen this happen, and it's like the praises, the ooh, the ah, this and that, and these guys don't be as good, but and they destroy. Like it's just not right. You know what I'm saying? That's be fair. That's just be fair. I ain't asking for no handouts. I ain't saying this, that, and the third. I ain't making it about who's better than who. But it you know what I mean? And it be black people doing this, not even white people. It be black people that be destroying, killing each other. Oh, this guy needs to be out the league. Look at Quinn Cook. Quinn Cook play his ass off. He played hard. He don't get praised for that. Oh, he's a bum. Oh, Quinn Cook. Oh my God, he's a laughing stock of the town. Like, come on, we shouldn't do that, man. We should uplift each other and, like, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's not about race, but we can't do that. I seen the people call him Bazemore type of things. He's playing hard. He's playing. Like I said, I never said nothing negative about Austin Reeves. I never said anything negative about him. But enough was enough. When I saw he made one pass yesterday, and it was like a timeout, like a couple seconds after that, they said he's playing good. He's playing good. And I'm like, what? And then you watch the game. Like I said, just watch the first half. They wasn't even guarding him. He's wide open in the three-point line. So if a player that good, you're not leaving nobody. JJ Redick don't get left open like that. Nobody gonna leave JJ Redick open like that. So if he's that good and they respect him that much, they wouldn't have left him open like that. They wouldn't. Reg Dog was good. Whalen was good. Lloyd T. Films was good. Who else in here? Tupac, Shema Brown, Maine West, Daryl Pitts, Desmond, D. Bonner, Randy was good. Anybody want to join the chat? Cause if anybody, even if you disagree with me, that just have like good conversation. What it is. You're right, Kurt Rambis. I left the link there. Anybody wanna I just wanna know why is that? Because one guy said it's because, and I think that Beast Warriors was good. One guy sat there and said it's because white people ain't as good as bad. That's bullshit. Because if you got white people that's good. Willie Lynch. You got white people that's good in basketball. If you got a white kid right now, 11, 12 years old. It's not like white people have deficiencies where they short, like not being racist or nothing, but Mexicans for the most part normally short. So if a Mexican good, he may it may hurt him. Let's just say a majority of Mexicans, most of them are short and they little. But white, it's not like, what I'm saying, they have no deficiencies. You know what I'm saying? A white guy, if he's good, he's going to be good. He's going to be good. You don't see, they don't, Pat Connaughton is good. I like Pat Connaughton for the Bucks. They don't do all that. Oh, the GOAT MVP chants. They don't do all that for him. They don't do that. They make it as a meme, but people really saying this, and people saying, "Oh, he should get this money, or he should worth this and that." So it's more than just a joke. Because when it came to free agency, I seen people saying they'll give him $12 million, give Caruso $12 million. Then I seen people saying he should take Lonzo's starting job. Lonzo's playing good. Lonzo's playing good. They say Lonzo's had a triple-double with 5 steals. A triple-double with 5 steals. They saying he should take Lonzo's spot. Like, that's crazy. It seems like just but my thing is, I don't care if you like, but it's like, why? Like, the same people I see praise someone, like I praise Luka Doncic, right? He's a beast, and you could look and be like, okay, I get it. Luka is a beast. I'm a big time Luka fan, so you could say, okay, I get it, but you don't see me praising a guy that's not good and just praising him, and then I'm tearing down another player like that. I ain't doing. I could praise Pat Connaughton is good, but they don't praise him. He go out, he play, and that's that. He played for Milwaukee. Nobody, they fans don't do that nonsense. Oh, he the GOAT. He this. He that. Oh my God! Like, they don't do that. They don't do that. He go out and play ball. He go out and play ball. And that's just what it is. That's what it's about. It's about getting out there, playing ball, and yeah, like I said, yeah. What's swag? I agree. What's swag? I'm not saying if it's people on the streets better than Luca, but what I'm saying is I'm a Luca fan, so I can like praise him because he's good. I'm not gonna praise a guy and they not good, and then Ted, like, the guy literally made one pass. Y'all go back and look on that live last night. He said, "Oh man, he's playing good." Then somebody else said, "Oh, he needs to start." Like I said, it's little and it get praised, and other guys could do a lot more, and it means nothing. It goes with water under the bridge. But the minute they do something that is not as good, it is a problem. Hold on. What you mean by you lost me? See you later was good. Uh, Laker hype. I'm kind of lost with everything you saying. You saying it's a play style. What play style? You saying with swagger? I don't know. I don't see no swagger in no Caruso or Austin Reeves. What's the difference between Austin Reeves and what's the difference between Caruso play style and Matt Connaughton? What is the difference between Caruso and Matt Connaughton? You saying play style like they Jason Williams white chocolate. His play style was ridiculous. Now, I love watching him play. You want come on Laker hype? Anybody come y'all want to come join the live and let's talk about it. 'Cause I ain't gonna be on for too long tonight. I just want to clarify something because what I said went over guys' head, and they took it as being racist. It has nothing to do with white people per se. It's not like I'm saying, oh, this, that, and the third. Like I said, when it comes to sports, I'm fair. You know, when, like I said, when New England played the Chiefs, I like Gronk. I met Gronk. Gronk. I like Gronk. And I like Tom Brady. I went with the Patriots. I ain't say, oh, so when I speak on something, I'm calling it how it is. Because you got some people gonna go, like a lot of people I know who not into sports like that. They went strictly with the Phoenix Suns because they had a black coach, and they went with the Chiefs because they had a black quarterback. Some people think like that. To me, in sports and races, I don't get mixed up in that. I don't get mixed up. 2K was good. I don't get caught up in that, but I'm calling it how it is. So it's not like I'm like going in on Caruso or Orson Reeves. I just don't see nothing with people saying special. They all right. They okay. I'm not gonna praise them like I seen some people do. Like the guy Laker Sports Live, he sat there and said he should what's his name should start. Like what do you see what did he do for you to say he just need to start? What did he do for you to sit there and say he need to start? What skill set you seen so much? Like he like what did that's what I'm saying. I seen like why you ain't say Malik Monk was playing good? Why you ain't say Malik Monk need to start? Steve Holler was good. You know? That's the point what I'm saying. People have to be when it comes to sports, keep it real. Keep it if you're gonna analyze something, call it how you see it. If someone is a beast, they're a beast. You're not denying that. If someone is good, the Joker is a beast. Larry Bird is a beast. And it's funny because this whole thing threw my whole wave off because I was starting to do. I'm gonna do a series where I'm gonna pick a play from back in the days, and I'm gonna tell you how he will play in today's. I'm gonna maybe do 2 videos a day or maybe one, but I want to do players back in the days and put them in today's and see in today's NBA style of play. They got to do the style of play and everything, not them the style of play how they played. And I was gonna do that, but when people in the comment section they came and started saying nonsense and they didn't understand nothing I was saying. They didn't understand nothing I'm saying. Yeah, I went all out for the Joker. I say he's a MVP, but my thing is why. Yeah, people is doing that, Steve. And my thing, Steve, right now, Steve is Caucasian, right? And I think he understands exactly what I'm saying. Like I said, it has nothing to do. It's my thing where, like I said, if most people, if you black, how they quick to kill each other. Like it's like black people hate each other in a way. I see it. I see it, and I just think is bad. Like I literally see how it be the smallest thing and ready to kill. But any other race, that's I said, it's not this white. I'm saying any race. I seen them black people get into it with Asian people, with Arabs, and it's I it's nothing. I no problem. Hey hey, but really like ready to get down and kill each other. Even like supporting with the stores. Even with the stores. You can own a business, they ain't messing with you. They gonna go to spend the money somewhere else. They would. I've seen it happen so many times. And my thing is the thing like and I even seen and that's what I said, this black people I'm seeing this with. I'm seeing they praising for the little he do, what he did, but I see them tear down black men. Tear them down. Now that's not right. Yeah, he has like good traits. Like I said, it's not Austin Reeves. Like I said, I had nothing bad to say about Austin Reeves. I had nothing bad to say about him. But I literally saw last night little he did and the praises, and I see how they tear down, and it's been going on for a long time. With Lakers, other teams I don't think is like that. With Lakers, I see it happen a lot. I saw it happen with Luke Walton. Luke Walton do a little, oh, make a pass. Oh, he's smart. He's a locker room guy. And I see them tear down. I'm saying, tear down, oh, this guy here. Oh, he this. He's stupid. He this. Like, really go in on him. I'm like, that's not cool. That's not cool. That's not cool. It's not. But they shouldn't do no memes. It's one thing you could do memes. See, one thing I did like, I respect what Alex Caruso said. Alex Caruso don't like all that. That's what I do like with Alex Caruso. Alex Caruso don't like all that because he said I'm more than just a meme. I like that. He said I'm more than just a meme because he see they saying MVP, he the GOAT, oh he this, he that. Like he like come on, he appreciated, but it's like you getting clout, but then again he's not because people really kind of believe in it. But it's like out of hand. You know what I'm saying? And he's not better than Pat Connaughton. Pat Connaughton is good. I like him. He rebound. He's tough. He can shoot. I like Pat Connaughton. I've been liking his game. Yeah, they hate. As I said, it's so much hate towards each other. It's so much hate, and it shouldn't be hate towards nobody. Be honest, it shouldn't be hate if you don't know nobody. It shouldn't be hate. Period. That is like strong. Kevin Herter is good. Kevin Herter is good. But if you go in Atlanta, they like him. But they praise Caruso more than Herter, and Caruso not better than Kevin Herter. Kevin Herter and uh the guy from Miami is good. Both of them, Duncan Robinson and Hero is good. But they get called exactly what they is. They nobody sit there and say, oh, they better than Jimmy Butler. Oh, they the best player. They don't do that in Miami. They call it how it is. They good players. Okay, Duncan Robinson's a good shooter. He's a good shooter. Nobody be like, oh man, he no. They call it how it is. It's Laker fans. It's Laker fans. This whole thing is Laker fans that I see firsthand. I see firsthand. And I see them get down on calling people stupid. They calling KP. Okay, they destroyed KCP. Dwight Howard had to even step in. He's not better than Devin Booker. He's not better than Devin Booker. He's not better than Devin Booker. But I think Tyler Hero is good. He's good. He's another one. He got a real good game. That's why I said when the guy made that exactly. He's right, man, West. The guy when he made that had to be the dumbest comment out. And he looked at it and pinned it. He said, and I'm gonna repeat what the guy said. He said white players get praised because they not as good at they not expected to be good at basketball as black people. That's not true. You got a lot of white players that's good. If you play hard and you put the work in, it's nothing in nobody's way to be good. It's nothing. You got a lot of Luca is one of the top players in the NBA. Joker is the top players, one of the top players. Larry Bird was when he played. So it's no excuse. If you good, you good. If you're not, you're not. That's just what it is. Just like in baseball. Is some black players better than some white players, but it's way more white players that's in baseball. And a lot of the white players is good, but you can't say, oh, you don't black players should get more praise than the white guy because he playing baseball and that's stupid. Why should he get praised more because he's playing baseball? If you good, you good. You good, you good. That's it. It is. Yeah, that's not true. What's my thoughts on THT? I think he's solid. I don't see no superstar in him, but I think he's solid. He got some good traits. He work hard. He got good size. He could play a couple positions. He got long arms. He had decent athleticism. He got a good handle. He's strong going to the basket. But I seen enough to give that type of uh, uh, thing on him. And like, okay, now you say Austin Reeves. Okay, what I seen so far with Austin Reeves, I see he's a good outside shooter. He seemed like he got a solid basketball IQ. Like I said, after that, I didn't. It's really much I didn't see after that. I, that's that he don't have really NBA size. Anthony Simon, I thought he had potential, but I don't think Simon has the heart. I think it's something missing with Anthony Simon. I thought he was going to be good because he had the jumping ability, he had the jump shot, but he's not a good playmaker. He's undersized for a two guard. I think he's going to be a role player for his career. Anthony Simon for Portland. I think he's going to be like a role player. I don't see nothing special in him. I thought he was going to be good. But like by now, he's still young. He still could get better. But he he he. I'm not crazy about Anthony Simon. He got decent jumping ability, he could shoot, but he's like I said, he's little. His handle not as good as I thought it was, and he I don't see him doing anything on the defensive end. And like I say, he's gonna be a bench player. I think he'll be a role player for his career. I'm not tearing down Anthony Simon. He asked me. He asked me what's my opinion on him. See, this is what I'm trying to explain to you guys. Like I said, racism in sports should never be. Racism in sports should never be. I'm not gonna lie and say, oh, Anthony Simon. I'm not tearing him down. I'm not. I'm not tearing Anthony Simon down. He asked me a question. He said, "What's my breakdown?" And what I see in Anthony Simon, that's what I see in him. I see uh, a backup. I don't see him being no starter. I don't see him running no team as no point guard. I see him as undersized too, but he has jumping ability and he has some scoring ability. That's what I see. Yeah, see, you right on Planet Randy. See, in life, I think we still gonna have that, and I think it's really not too much controlling racism in life. But far as racism in sports, I think it shouldn't be because these guys playing together. You got white guys, black guys, and different, mostly white and black. You don't really see too many like Asians or like Arab, but you may got a few here and there, Hispanics who feel in there, but it's not much in the NBA. But they all playing together, coaching. Look at this. Just look at an organization. That's like from an organization from head to toe, from the ownership to president to general manager, players, assistant coaches. Everybody is together. These guys on playing, you getting to know each other. There's no room for racism in sports. That's all I'm saying. And I'm not tearing down Anthony Simon. Yeah, something is missing with him. I'm not saying that's just what it is. I'm not gonna praise him if he's not all that. And he said they do all criticism in Asians. I don't know. What I think about Robert Sarver. I spoke on Robert Sarver. Like I said, I'm not gonna call him a racist because I didn't hear him say nothing racist. That's another thing. People said something. Me and my friend got into an argument. He telling me, I said, I'm not gonna call Robert Sarver a racist if I never heard him say anything racist. I'm not. I didn't hear him say it, but he's tight. He's stingy, and I don't think he's. If you're gonna be tight, you don't need to be an owner. That's what I said. If you're gonna be tight and you don't want to spend no money to approve the Phoenix Suns, you shouldn't be an owner. That goes for anybody. That goes for anybody. And like I said, I never heard Robert Sarver say anything racist. So I'm not gonna call him no racist. I'm not gonna do that. Oh, it's coming out tomorrow on Sarver. Like I said, when I hear it, and then okay, cool. This like I said, even with the O Block guys. I don't know if you guys follow the drill with the O Block. I seen guys, so many guys got locked up. They putting, oh, this guy, he gonna snitch. He gonna snitch. I don't like that. I don't think that's right. That's not right. I'm not gonna start calling, assuming, oh, this guy gonna snitch. He gonna snitch. Yeah, he's cheap. He's cheap. Robert Salter is cheap. But I'm not gonna say he's racist. I don't know that. I didn't hear him say anything racist. I never heard him say anything racist. He might be racist. I don't know. You know, and a lot of Suns fans want Robert Sarver gone because they want the owner to spend money. They want the owner to spend money. And I saw somebody say this, and this is why I said people don't keep it real, and people say stupid stuff. Someone said Robert Sarver is racist because he didn't want to pay DeAndre Ayton. I think that was just the stupidest thing in the world. How you gonna say he racist because he don't pay DeAndre Ayton? He paid Devin Booker. He paid Chris Paul. He paid Bridges. Like people just say stupid stuff, and I don't agree with that. And then people come at me with shit. Yeah, I ain't never call. Abdul was good, bro. Eric was good. He said they only qualifications are having a phone and paying bills every month. Who you talking about? Cook. What college? And let me read your other comment. Yeah, yeah. My thing is, man. Like I said, one thing about me, man. If y'all know anything about me, I'm gonna call it how it is. My family, anybody in my family tell you that's how I am. I don't. That's right. Drop a like. Hit that like button. I just cannot do that. I can't. I'm not gonna do something because it's popular. I'm not gonna call that man a racist. My homeboy man him got into it. He said, "Yo, you should go speak on that. That man's." I said, "What make him a racist?" Because Paul Pierce said, he's difficult. He don't know how to talk to people. A lot of people don't know how to talk to people. Because if somebody don't know how to talk to people, that don't make them a racist. I don't know that. If it come out, like he said, it's a story may come out tomorrow that he about Robert Sarver. It come out that he is, well, he is. I'm not gonna be on my channel and speak on that man. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna call nobody no racist. I'm not gonna call nobody no snitch. Like them guys, them old block guys, it's sad. People made videos. Oh, I think he gonna snitch. He's the snitch. Like, why? What? You know how you get killed for that? I've been locked up. You either assume somebody is snitch, and you play that game, and you go out and yo, he snitch, and they get back to that person, he gonna kill you. Like I think why people feel like them guys, all them YouTube guys, I lost a lot of respect for them guys who cover that drill thing. They made tons of video. Oh, I think he a snitch. Oh, I think he's a snitch. I think he's talking. Like, that's not right to do. That's not right to do. That is not right to do, to call somebody a snitch and you don't know because they locked up. You don't even know these guys. Oh, I think he gonna hold up. He gonna keep it real, but he's the snitch. I think he's telling. I think he's telling. They said it's a snitch. And then these guys lying, making up stuff. People clicking on their videos. They getting thousands of views because a lot of people interested in this stuff. It's not right, man. It's not right. It's not right. I'm never gonna call nobody. If I'm gonna call you a snitch, it's confirmed you're a snitch. If I'm gonna say you racist, it's confirmed you racist. I'm not gonna say it because you disagree. Like you people like let's say for instance, if a white guy say to me, I think Larry Bird is the best player in NBA history. If that's how he feel, if he want to say that, and I may disagree, you can't sit there and say, oh, he's racist. You can't say that. You can't say that. People, it's like one little thing people say you can't do it. Just like when Tom was I remember, and Tom was like leery to say certain stuff. And I told Tom, I said, Tom, go ahead. If somebody's snapping on you and they talking about shrimp fried rice and you eat cats, do y'all eat cats and all the stuff there, say what you want to say. Tom start talking about, hey, fried chicken and stuff like that. You got every right to say that, man. Like, my thing is I see black comedians bomb on people. And then when the white comedian come, they can't say, I don't like that. I feel a white comedian should be able to say everything. If he want to say something about fried chicken, watermelon, whatever he want to say, let him say it. If it's all right for the black guys to say jokes and say, oh, this and that about Asians or different people, everybody should be able to say it. If we're going to be fair, we're going to be fair all around the board. That's my whole thing. As long as you fair, you good, man. It might be good as long as you fair. And like I said, and what black people fail to realize, and what black people fail to realize, they do all these crimes like they not respected. The police don't respect them. Let me tell you a quick story, right? I'm gonna let some people in, right? He said Lisa Kavanaugh is a master at black jokes. Look up. Yeah, I know her. She's funny. Let me say this. Let me show you the difference, right? You got gangs. Let's just say gangs, the Bloods, the Crips, whatever, right? And you know when the police lock us up, you know what the police do? We get locked up like this. Our hands behind our back, right? But the mafia guys, they get locked up like this. The mafia guys get locked up like this. They get locked up like this. We get locked up like this. And get roughed up in the thing. They get locked up and get to walk freely. You have a guy holding his shoulder and they walking like this. Comfortable. Comfortable. We like the hands cuffed tight and we all like this. You know why? You know how that is? The mafia get locked up with their hands up front and the black people and get their hands behind their back because they respect the mafia. They respect them. Police have told me in my face. They respect it. They don't do the stupid shit the black people do. With the mafia, the way they do shit is even the way they carry themselves. Most of them guys, either they have suits or Wilson, they Wells, but hey, how you doing? This time? You can walk right by them, don't see it. Yes, definitely money. It's definitely money, but that's right, you respect it, it's the money. They own businesses, they owning shit. They not, you know what I mean? It's different. And another thing, it's not like they leaving bodies in the street. It's not like they killing somebody on impulse. Why this guy get killed? I don't know. When they kill somebody, it's not like they shooting, a mafia guy shot a 7-year-old kid. That's not happening. A mob guy, he just shot a 7-year-old kid and shooting wild and They don't do that. They don't do that blazing gunfire in the streets. One thing the police do not like, they do not like bodies in the streets. When the mafia hitting somebody, they've thrown them in rivers or something, putting them in warehouse. It's the way they conduct business. The mannerism. They don't walk by looking at you. What you looking at? And starting people to get initiated in the mafia. They're not an innocent person walking by. They're not telling you to cut that person. A mafia, you getting money, you got a business, stuff like that. When the time come, you're gonna get abducted into the mafia. It's not, you know what I mean? When that time come, they not just going wild. All right, you down with the mafia. No, they doing background check, and also it's organized. They have leadership. They have leadership. Most blacks, like for instance, like me, I'm in my 40s. I'm not into that shit. I never was into no gangs, period. But I'm not into no street shit like when I was younger. So for the most part, most guys, when they get a little older, they go away from that. The difference between mafia, them guys be 80 years old. And they still, now that's wisdom. So now, with their wisdom, and they got rules. Rules. You don't sleep with nobody's wife. Right? They don't really want, you can't just kill. If I'm a made guy and you a made guy, I'm pretty safe unless I do something wrong. You ain't just gonna kill nobody. These guys get killed. You go in your house, your friend just got killed. Like, I don't know if some of you guys, I lost a lot. I lost a lot, man. I lost a lot. I lost a lot of friends. I got pictures with 13, 14 people and only 3 or 4 of us alive, man. That's real talk. And don't own nothing. The mafia guys, they owning things. Owning businesses. So the police and them, they respect them. They respect them. They're not respecting the guys, he just robbed. He got mad at this person, he grilling him, so he shot him down, he's messing with his girl. He was looking at him, he's mad, and he ran down. That's ignorant. They ain't respecting that. Bodies all in the street shooting on wild. Look all these stuff that you get caught on camera. Just think about it. From Everywhere. Texas, Florida, Atlanta, New York, California. All these things we could go right on YouTube. A man shooting somebody on shootings. All the shootings you see, black people or Spanish people running down and somebody out. That's right. They got a mob museum in Vegas. I went. They got a museum. They it's just different. You don't see that. You don't see no mob guy getting caught on camera shooting nobody. You don't see that. You don't see that. It's the respect level. That's what I was saying. The same thing what I was telling you guys about Ben Simmons. As men, that's why, like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta be a man and be respectful. Ben Simmons carrying it like, you know what I mean? He's not acting like a man. That's why I said nobody should even side with him. As long as people side with him, you're gonna think he's right. You that sensitive? Like like I'm not sensitive. People say all type of crazy shit on here because something I said they ain't like. I respect people if you say, like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm unsubscribing because I said something you don't like, you unsubscribe. Well, unsubscribe then. That's not being a man. You think you being a man behind that? Philosophy was good, bro. You think you being a man behind that? No. You liked me yesterday, but soon we in disagreement. Now you don't like me. You unsubscribe. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's about being a man. Ben Simmons, like, I don't know how anybody saw him. If you just look how it played out, he played bad. He got the money. Everybody know superstars. You watch sports, it going to fall on them. It's going to fall on them. It's not. It don't supposed to fall on role players. It just don't. It falls on the get money guy. That's what you get paid for. You got to take that. That's what you signed up for. So if you the top two guys on the team, you're a max player, and you didn't do anything, the fans turned on you, and the coach said, "I don't know." He said, "As a point guard, maybe he probably like, okay, I think I can win Ben Simmons at the power forward, but at a point guard, maybe we could have a better point guard, more of somebody a vocal leader. You know, maybe we can have a more vocal leader." And then Abid said, "Hey, I think the thing turned around when he gave up a layup, a dunk. You get mad at that? That's why nobody should side with him. Let him show, man, what you acting like. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, this is back in the days he'd have got smacked around. Anybody on this channel, on the chat, is over 40 years old. And you guys watch, they would have smacked him up. Back in the days, he would have got smacked up. The Sixers not like you dealing with. The organization didn't say nothing. You dealing with a player. They asked him the same thing Steve asked me about Anthony Simon. He said how I feel about him. I gave my opinion on how I feel, what I see with Anthony Simon, right? I'm not bashing him. I'm giving my what I see so far in this game. So Doc Rivers ain't bashing him. He said he don't know. They got a tough law, mind you. You have to put yourself in Doc's situation. This man been blowing leads. He been doing a horrible job to me. Doc been doing a horrible job coaching. Like I've been said he was overrated. I've been said that. Y'all go back and look at my video. I've been said he's overrated as a coach. I always said I thought Rick Carlisle was a better coach, but he don't get the credit for it. But Doc Rivers got to deal with being a number one seed and losing second round. He's supposed to now mind he's dealing with his own shit. So he's supposed to just bypass that and say, "Oh yeah, we can win Ben Simmons." He said he don't know. I ain't see nothing wrong with that. Oh, I ain't see nothing wrong with what Ben Simmons said. And they talk about, oh, Philly fans, this and that. You can't. The fans got nothing to do with the organization. He said, watch him take Ben Simmons go overseas. I'm gonna put some of you guys come through and cause I'll probably do like a half hour, 12 o'clock uh at the lay it down. I'm tired and I gotta get up super duper early tomorrow. But some of you guys, y'all come in, we got a quick, convo. He said they would not baby anyone overseas. See, my thing is this. If we all start thinking better and raising our kids, because these kids are the one who doing the killings and stuff, things would be better, man. Change people's mindset. Be men. Be respectful. You know what I mean? It's all right if somebody make a mistake and say, I apologize, man.
Yo, what's up, Kareem?
I apologize. Simple as that. I apologize. And we could be back cool again. It all start. Thank you. Thank you. He said all starts at home. 100% correct. Starts at home. But you can have some influence also. Like these kids be on their video games, be on YouTube and stuff all day. You can have some influence. But that's why they got to get the right guidance. That's why when I'm on this channel, I try to be fair and keep it 100 because you never know how you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to tell nobody no bullshit and lead them astray because it benefit me. No. That's right. A lot of people you lost. You're right, Malito, the great. You're right.
Yeah.
What's up, guys?
You got to realize though how different that Ben Simmons generation is from ours.
Huh?
I mean, Ben Simmons isn't that young. He's what, 25 now?
I don't think that's an excuse because here's the thing: you're paid the max, and you came and scored 5 points or 10
Plus,
points a game.
the way Ben Simmons came up is so different than the average NBA player.
Yeah, but Cook, you can't say that. This is the NBA.
No, but
like,
I saw he went to LSU, right?
Yeah, he went to LSU, correct? 1 year.
No, but like he's not that different. Like,
hold on, go ahead, Eric. Let's try to do this one at a time. Eric was talking. Go ahead, Eric.
What's not different about it? You're in the NBA. You got your max contract. Just show up and play. Like, what's the difficulty of showing up and not playing? Like,
where did Cook go? Oh, you back?
Yeah, you can't blame
What's up,
age.
y'all?
You can't say age.
You hear me?
Yeah.
Let me switch up.
What's happening, everybody?
Switch my seat.
What's happening?
Tom, you're the only one who got. You're not the only one that don't care.
Nah, but it's, a
Tom.
lot of it is his background, period, though, how he came up.
Huh?
What?
You know, he came up in Australia as a spoiled child of a professional basketball player.
Like Kobe?
But Kobe didn't do like
You know,
all these stuff.
everybody else grew up in America, so automatically he feel like an outsider. Plus, ain't nobody ever told him in his life, hey, Ben, you know, you fucking up. You need to do something else. He ain't never heard that till now.
But that's why you could blame his agent and people around him.
No, but Kobe
Can't hear
had a
shit.
similar childhood, right?
Yeah, he did. He grew up overseas.
Yeah.
Here we go.
His dad had money.
But most basketball players are spoiled, especially the great ones, because we see that great talent.
Yeah,
all
his family.
and we see I seen guys riding Lamborghinis back in ninth grade. They was already getting spoiled. Kevin Garnett and them was at parties pushing whips back when they was in 10th, 11th grade. Look at LeBron. And what he can buy his mom when he was in high school, just off credit, off his name. So, it's tough.
You're right, Malik.
A lot of those guys get spoiled, but they got some influence that can help them. Especially like the AAU guys. I mean, they get shoes, jogging suits, stuff a lot of kids want, but can't afford.
No, but all these players came up like they're famous when they're 15. Like they got gifts, all that stuff.
Yeah.
I don't see Ben Simmons being that different than like another player.
But he a little different because his upbringing from Australia. I know some guys from, but we got a lot of guys who played overseas from Luka Doncic on down.
Yeah, but Australia is not like a soft country, also.
No, I'm talking about played overseas, who didn't play, from America, who was given things that they didn't have to really fight for. But I think with some people like Luka, some of them, you see a love of the game. They want to be good. Ben Simmons seems like, but that's just his style and demeanor, like he just running through the motions, even when he's doing good. You don't see any like fire in him. But that could, Tim Duncan played like that. Tim Duncan from the Virgin Islands.
But Tim
Duncan
Duncan
a lot better than Ben Simmons.
Right.
Not only that,
I'm talking about this upbringing when he was younger and stuff.
but you got to look at his agents too, because I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right, as a man, Rich Paul, if you don't even want to, because it gonna fall on you. So if I'm his agent, I'm gonna be like, listen here, man, you got to go out and play, man, and I'm gonna give him everything it is to go towards and preach the same thing I'm preaching now about being a man and accepting responsibility. If he don't want to do that, I'll walk away as an agent.
Yeah.
Because you benefit. Yeah, you may lose money. He's a good client, but people gonna look at you more as to doing the right thing, as you know what I mean. You trying to get someone young and try to bring them up to, doing the right thing. Because some people said they coach or they agents, when you young, they look at them as father figure, big brothers. So it's just like you being a big brother. Be like, I'm not going to stand for this. I will walk away from you if you doing this because it's going to fall on Rich Paul too. Because believe me, a lot of players, my homeboy already told me, he said a lot of players don't like what Ben Simmons doing. They think he's a clown. You see, even Kwame Brown, a lot of players speaking on it.
I can't think of many who would. We seen guys force their way out, like AD forced his way out. I didn't see a big backlash. Maybe some older guys, but it wasn't a huge backlash. None of his contemporaries. Harden forced his way out. A lot of people forced their way out, but the way this is going, I think it just made it worse with that last game.
It's different because AD still was playing.
He kind of quit. Remember, he put that shirt on. That's all, folks.
Yeah, but he still was playing. They sat him. They told him to go away.
Yeah, they sat him down.
They sat him. They like, ain't no need. They lose at the end of the season. They sat him down. And as far as Harden just still played. This guy Ben Simmons, and then he has 4 years left on his deal.
Right. But
AD was about to be a free agent.
But remember what Harden did? Harden didn't come to camp. He was over here doing that. Harden was looking bad. Came in camp fat. He they all did it, but to this, I'm telling you, that influence of LeBron was supporting all these guys doing this, but Ben Simmons taking it to a whole nother level of doing it.
I feel like Ben Simmons' biggest issue is you just cost your team a conference final appearance last year. I would say, right?
Yeah, that's what they say. I don't think he caused them the finals.
Mm-mm.
A lot of players.
If he played better, they might have a chance. Right?
Yeah, if what you call played better, they could have had a chance too. He had 8 turnovers in that game.
N.B.A. He did have 8 turnovers.
Yeah,
and Ben Simmons is the point guard. He's not like what's the other guy named? He's the scorer too. He wasn't.
Tobias Harris.
Tobias Harris get over.
And see what
he don't get no hits.
And so I think what it is he like, wait a minute, we didn't have a good series. I didn't have a good game, but all the stuff dumped on him. But you're a basketball player. You shake that off. Like he passed the ball, he passed up the layup, passed the ball to the guy. The guy got fouled or threw it out of bounds or whatever. Not happening. That wasn't the end of it. What happened with that play? Did the guy lose the ball? Did he got fouled?
He got fouled.
Okay, what was the point then of crying like he turned up? Went up to the free throw line, hit the free throw.
No, but you know the problem is. I'm telling you the problem is
how it looked.
Ben is not that. See, the key with Ben was he had 5 straight bad games. 5 straight games, he only took 4 shots.
4 shots, yep.
See, that's the issue. They like, okay, a B turned the ball over, but he's being aggressive. He was trying to make something happen.
Yeah, but he had a game where he had no points in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
Oh, Ben Simmons?
No. Joel Embiid game 4 in the fourth quarter he had no points. You're supposed to be the number 1 option. You're supposed to take a 3-1 series lead instead of making it 2-2, right?
Yeah, I think N.B.A. get a pass too because that injury he had in the playoffs. So he wasn't even supposed to be out there really, but he toughed it out and went out there and played also. So I guess they give him a pass. That's my guessing that they give him a pass on that. But a lot of the media they didn't want Ben Simmons over there with him anyway.
I think reason why what hurt is why people ain't go in on Joel like that is the way Ben played. Right. Now had Ben would have been shooting but missing, the simple fact that it was bad. So it overshadowed that Embiid 8 turnovers and like what Eric said. Because like I said, Embiid wasn't perfect either. But it's what Ben did. He was nonchalant and they kept telling him and he still didn't do it. He went 5 straight games shooting 4 shots a game. And not taking an attempt in the fourth quarter.
And then the free throw line thing.
But he wasn't even taking a shot in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, and you see somebody like I used to see Iverson. I would call him just chucking up shots, or what you call just what's Atlanta's point guard name?
Trae Young.
Trae Young just up there chucking shots, and you might get mad at it if it's a bad shot. However, they taking a shot like Giannis. Giannis ain't hitting all the threes, but Giannis gonna take the shot. In one game, you might get hot, but that's the part. Ben Simmons, he refuses to take the shot, and you can't coach that. Ain't nothing you can't put him in training. He can learn how to shoot great, but if he refuses to shoot in game, what can you do with that? And I think that was the frustration of their team and the coach. But Ben Simmons coming up and saying, like a lot of players when they lose in the playoff, they said that was a great team. I don't know. Did he do an interview after the game? I don't know what Ben Simmons said. Did he say, you know what?
Yeah,
I played bad. Maybe, if he said, I played a bad game and all this in the media, and it don't get out, our criticism is crazy. If he admitted, I played bad, I need to get better, we need to get better. Usually guys come out there and take responsibility. I don't know. Did he do that? Did it happen? Did he do an interview?
I heard him say he'd get better. That he gonna go to the gym. He gonna go to the gym. But my thing is the way he handled the whole situation, even afterward, leading up to it. You know what I'm saying? And he played the victim. Even when his teammates like, yo, I want to come see you and talk to you. Nah, I don't want to talk to y'all. No, they didn't like that. Like the least you could have did talk to them, even if you're gonna have your mind made up.
Right.
You know how that is. Somebody be like, I want to talk to you, and they don't got a lot of them don't have nothing to do with nothing. Let's take a beat out. The rest of them didn't have nothing to do with that. If they say they want to talk to you, talk to them.
Okay. Kareem. Like if there was a situation when it's supposed to be a private conversation, right? You're not gonna air out that conversation to the entire people, right? If you're supposed to have a private conversation, right?
What private conversation you talk about?
Like if they had something to do with Ben Simmons, right? It could have been a private conversation instead of airing it all out to the media for everyone else.
What did they air out?
That he didn't want to meet with certain teammates.
Yeah.
I think that's the issue.
No, but that don't mean it's an organization. But a teammate could have said that.
Yeah, but they telling like Woj and these insiders and stuff like that. I think
it could have been a private conversation.
Yeah, that's what rubs. I've seen guys lead teams for certain things like that, where they're giving Stephen A. inside information on the team, and that rubs certain guys, certain way. But and it make them look like the crazy part. They were like, he not take responsibility. I haven't seen him speak to the media at all. But how they know everything he like? How they think it for him? That's my point.
There's always like one or two guys on the team that's leaking information.
Right, and that gets me up with the media. Like they tell his whole narrative about him. He need to take responsibility. He need to work on his game. But like, wait a minute, I haven't seen him say it ain't my fault. That was them. I mean, maybe I missed it, but I haven't. Like they say, he need to do this. He need to when they were saying AD need to go work out and some AD do. I was like, I see AD working out it ain't by working out. It's how he working out. You know what I mean? It's certain thing like we see LeBron on Instagram and all this stuff working out, but a lot of guys work out in the summer, come to the gym, and they game ain't that much change in certain things, So, but I see a narrative where one person, Mia said, it's like they all pile on. Okay, it's like they sit down. What's the narrative for today? Okay, we running with this. Okay, we gonna add. I'm gonna add this point, add this point, add this point, and they just run with it and just dump on the guy. But maybe they do got inside information with him showing up to the camp, then playing last days ago, then not joining in. That shows he don't want to be there. I'm just here to be here. And I know Rich Paul got him to come back, but Rich Paul can't make him participate because he can't be inside the practice. So I think this all on Ben. This is his choice. He like, and if he want to be traded, it ain't gonna be able to do it like this.
You heard some people say like this whole thing happened because like Rich Paul tells him to.
I don't believe that. Because Rich Paul sat with him in Doc Rivers' house and all that, and Rich Paul got him to come back.
I don't know, because when this whole thing just begun, everyone says like, "Oh, Rich Paul must told him to do this," like that.
Like right now is they trying to dump on Rich Paul,
but they're gonna dump. That's the point I'm making. That's why I said if I'm Rich Paul, if I am telling him to come back and do this X, Y, Z, and he don't want to do it, I'm walking away from him as a client because you standing next to him, you're gonna get blamed for a lot of this stuff.
Right, he might.
That's just like I was saying the same thing I was saying with Zion. For months, people were saying Zion, he wants to leave.
Right.
They don't like New Orleans. He kept quiet. So if you keep quiet, it's the truth now. Because you see how Damian Lillard came out and said, "No, I ain't never asked for no trade. I want to be here." Sometimes it's like guilty by association.
Yeah, and like I said, that was the assumption. When Zion stepped up to the podium and talked about, because the thing was they seen his team.
He said it, but he said it now. This been going on. How long been talking about this, Eric?
No, it happened over the summer. Remember?
No, yeah, the summer.
No, but he just got on the podium recently.
Right, it was in before.
But all summer, even in the playoffs, the Milwaukee series. We just been going on. Even in Milwaukee, they were saying this. But go back and look at my old videos.
Yeah, but Kareem, this is the thing. They don't want Zion in New Orleans. That's the media. They gonna try to spread it, influence him.
Exactly. The media don't want him in New Orleans.
Right. They didn't never want him in New Orleans. They wanted him in New York.
Exactly. You're right.
But see, Zion is not he's not a vet experience on the internet like Damian Lillard.
No, but it's not being on the internet. The same way Damian Lillard ain't doing the internet. He went to the podium.
No, Damian Lillard put out said, "What is this? What is this cap?"
No, but he went to the podium. He checked it.
Yeah.
And that's the same.
My thing is, you 100% right about it. The media is the media because they keep. It's the media do it. That's why if you're not agreeing with them, you're supposed to step up and put a lid on it.
But Kareem, Damian Lillard did it when Zion did it right before the season.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
No, he didn't.
Yes,
he did it in the summer. He did it in the summer.
There was no podium in the summer.
He did it in the Olympics. When he's in the Olympics, he did it.
Okay,
when he's in the Olympics, he said he ain't trying to go nowhere.
Yeah, he did.
He was playing extra puppet.
But
he said in the Olympics.
Zion, I'm telling you, the thing popped up with him. The big part was when he wasn't training with his team in Vegas, and he wasn't training with his team in Vegas because they knew it all because he broke his foot. Now, the media didn't know he broke his foot. The organization kept it. His players kept it. They kept it to themselves while he rehabbed. Then he stepped up and said, "Man, I got no problems playing here." And they asked him about that. He said, "You know what? All I know is from his upbringing, right? He got a different upbringing." He said, "From my mom, they was telling us, I'm going to focus. He said, I know people talk, the media talk, that's their job. He said, but my focus is I want to get better. I want to play with the team. I want to play with my guys, and I respect them for believing in me that I wanted to be there playing with them.
Look, let me tell you this. I have like I said, I have to be careful what I'm saying, but I don't think I'm saying it in our pocket. I got somebody that know, and I reported that New Orleans is in limbo of how they making moves because they don't know what it is with him.
Yeah.
If you look at just think of they move, David Griffin is aggressive. It's hard for them to do something because you don't want to take on those certain contracts and you don't know if this guy going to be here.
Yeah.
You want to put yourself in position. If he do leave, you could turn it right. You got bad contracts and you lose superstar, you're in trouble.
But Kareem, look at them. He aggressive. Look at the dumb moves they did. They had Lonzo in there. They had Drew Holiday in there, but they like, okay, we don't want to keep you, Drew. They let Drew go.
They let Drew Holiday go for picks. They got 3 first rounders.
Yeah, garbage picks. And then they let Lonzo go for what? Then they bring in Bledsoe. It's like they the ones set the if Zion leave, it's a smart move because they don't know what they doing over there.
Lonzo. Let me tell you this. I told you that Lonzo didn't have no real confirmation with Zion, so he wanted to leave. Lonzo wanted to leave. That's why they did the sign and trade.
So you telling us time Zion got drafted, he said, "I'm not going to stay here."
No. Lonzo was cool with Zion, but Zion didn't give them. Let me tell you something. When a player don't. Let me tell you something. When Paul George, when they was talking about him going, Paul George said this about going to Cleveland. They was gonna make a trade for Paul George in Cleveland. And LeBron kept signing 1-year deals.
Right.
LeBron didn't say he didn't give him a definitive answer that he's gonna be there.
Right.
He said he don't know.
Right.
The minute he said that, Paul George said no. So that's the same thing with Zion.
But Zion's I'm talking but Zion.
But if Lonzo don't know if Zion's staying, why would he want to stay there?
But no, they didn't even offer Zion. They didn't offer Lonzo a contract extension. Correct?
No, but you looking at it.
They gave B.I. a contract extension.
No, but you got to think about this. Yeah, because Lonzo had to prove himself.
But you think about what this is.
No, they didn't give Lonzo it because when they made the trade. Once Lonzo played the way he played last year, they saw him getting better. Like, okay, cool. You're not just gonna throw nobody money to Sathon.
Right.
But most of this stuff goes on way before. This stuff just don't happen during free agency. Lonzo don't talk to this man. Zion, that's bullshit he's saying in that. Zion.
Bullshit? Come on now. That guy ain't never came off as bullshitter. Especially young as he is. He ain't the type of guy that come off as a bullshitter. A lot of players you can say that, but he always been shooting straight from the hip, and he only been in the league 3 years.
And that's why he been hurt, and that's why he shouldn't be worrying about leaving, and he's supposed to stand on business and say I'm in New Orleans. He should have been.
He did that. What do you mean?
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did. He came in the state.
That's now.
No, he came in the door. I'm full, and every media member was like, "Well, don't you wish the Knicks would have drafted you?" He said, "I'm full in with my team."
Of course he can't. Nobody gonna sit there and say that.
Didn't you wish you went here? Right? He's like, my dream was to be drafted in the N.B.A. And he hit the court from hurt or not. Came in playing. He didn't come in doing bullshit, missing practices, doing that. And that. Unfortunately he got hurt. But a lot of players get hurt. But he come in and he come in and play. He don't come in bullshitting.
Who got posted tonight, Desmond? Desmond said everybody getting posted. A lot of people got posted tonight.
Someone got dunked?
Oh, yeah.
What happened, Desmond? Yo, I'm be right back. Let me get some water.
See, here's the problem with the Orleans, okay? They got Zion, right?
Mm-hmm.
How many different coaches is Zion working with now?
3 in 3 years.
Gentry, Sam Van Gundy, and now Willie Green. That's 3 coaches in 3 years. And you're telling me that Zion don't want to be out of New Orleans at this point?
No, but you telling me that Zion planned to be out of New Orleans from day one? How did that make sense?
You know what? You know what? Most. I don't think Zion wanted to be in New Orleans at all.
What? Who doesn't want to be a number one pick? Who doesn't want to be a number one pick?
But nobody knew New Orleans wasn't going to get the number one world pick, right? Like everybody thought it was going to be the Knicks or some shit.
No,
Probably someone talking his ears like, "Oh, you're going to New York, man, number one world pick. You might join KD." Like, 'cause remember, New York was talking about signing KD as well, right?
Yeah, but this is my point.
And then your ass goes to New Orleans, a rebuilding team. So I don't know, man.
But Eric, but look at this. When he got drafted, he had Lonzo and N.B.A. over there, and they think, man, we got a young squad, we can do something. They play the first season, they build, and then the second season come, okay, they get a new coach. But then the second season starts, they not giving Lonzo an extension. That was bad, right?
Yeah.
They gave B.I. an extension, and B.I.
Ingram's a way better player than Lonzo.
Yeah.
He is a better player, but I'm saying
I can't give Lonzo Ball as much money as Brandon Ingram.
No, he wouldn't have got the same amount. Just give him. They didn't offer him nothing.
Yeah,
that's the point.
Lonzo got extension during the season.
No, they didn't offer him an extension. They didn't come to.
They never gave him one.
And then so that was from the second season, and they was thinking about, man, maybe he's gonna trade him in the second season, but he came back third season, and Lonzo was hurt most of the year. Zion played more games than Lonzo did last year, and so they already New Orleans put the writing on the wall. Zion committed to the team. That I understand he might be thinking about leaving now, but when he came in with that good team they had, a young nucleus rather than a good team.
They just lost their best player. What do you
mean? And last year he made the All-Star team, and they had a chance to make the playoffs last year.
Yeah, Ingram was an All-Star.
Yeah, Ingram was All-Star the first.
But last season there was way down in there was number 11s in the standing. What playoffs?
There ain't no way down in the West. It's only about 5 games separate the team.
They're only like 1 game behind the 10.
And then two.
Yeah, but if it wasn't for this whole play-in series bullshit, they would have been way out of the playoffs.
No, even to 8th seed. But the point is, they was doing good until then the Zion injury popped out. Then B.I. got hurt. Then they spinner got hurt. Then Zion, they broke his thumb at the end of the season, which that stopped their chance.
Playoffs. There was no continuity in that team when injuries go down.
Right. And Zion will play.
But Lonzo was hurt throughout his entire career. It's not like he just got hurt last year.
I mean, that's
everybody
was hurt with us.
Almost everybody hurt throughout their career, especially when they're young.
Look at Joel Embiid. He was hurt the first 3 years.
Look at Steph Curry.
With N.B.A. at least he's gonna be hurt anyway.
Look at Steph Curry. His first few years, always an ankle injury. His first 4 or 5? And remember, Steph didn't get max money because they was worried about his ankles.
But that was way back in the day.
And Zion is way early in his career. Sometimes it be like that.
Y'all can hear me?
Yep.
You're too loud, Aaron.
Cleveland won their first game.
Wow.
They beat Denver.
Cleveland beat Denver?
That by 12.
My son gonna be sick.
Man.
Denver has 1 player down, man.
No.
Jamal Murray.
Yeah, you can't. Your second best player's out, man. You can lose to anybody if that happens.
Oh my God, this boy here.
Jared Allen.
Not Cleveland, though.
Allen get 21. Jeez, I don't know. He ever got 20.
Not Cleveland.
No, but when you play with 1 key player short on your team, look at the Clippers, right?
Kevin Love dropped. Damn. Kevin Love dropped 20 in the last 10 years.
Tom, you're trying to tell me that Denver is not better than Cleveland as a whole without Jamal Murray?
They don't have nobody.
Who?
Cleveland. I mean, come on, Tom.
You said Denver don't got nobody?
Michael Porter
compared to Cleveland.
Jamal Murray is one of their best players.
Well, even without Jamal Murray, they're still better than Cleveland.
They don't have nobody.
Can you imagine we don't have an AD right now?
The only person out is Jamal Murray.
Yeah.
But that's a big
Aaron Gordon.
That's not
That's still enough to beat Cleveland.
If you lose to a team like that, you garbage.
Hey, we lost the Golden State's first game. Are we
garbage? Michael Porter. But you know what though? Let me say this right with y'all. This to go to show Michael Porter ain't worth that money, man.
Yeah.
This to go to show because you ain't supposed to lose games like that.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, but Mike, but that's that's what team they got. If they don't pay Michael Porter, I mean, I don't think it's gonna be that different. I mean,
Desmond, John Holland, he always getting posters.
John Collins got dunked. Oh, he dunked on someone. Okay.
Well, that's normal him.
He said got 2 posters in one game.
Oh, you know how you do. Don't be under that rim.
John Collins is a tall guy. It's easier for him to post somebody.
Okay. I mean,
I want to see where Zion gonna go. That's all I want to see.
I think Zion's gonna force his way to the Clippers or something.
Nah, he said to the Knicks.
Why would he go to the Knicks though?
That's gonna be stupid.
That, like, everybody know what their organization does to their players and
That's
media
gonna be
pressure.
stupid.
Like, I
They
want to
gonna
go.
run
If I'm
him right-
Zion, I go to a place that media doesn't say anything.
They gonna run him right out the building.
Yeah, like if I play one bad game in New York, get booed, man. I don't want to go there.
They gonna run him right out that building.
They'll never run him out the building because when you get on the court, he plays.
Yep.
But, and also like how like if New York keeps who RJ Barrett and keeps Julius Randle with like and they add him.
Hey, at least Zion play with RJ Barrett. So what the hell are you talking about?
Who did Duke lost to that year?
If he go to the Knicks,
You had the number 1, 2, 3 high school player in the country, and you got clapped by Michigan State.
But you need a
Michael Porter had 11 points.
garbage. See,
Man,
But he ain't played good all season.
That Duke team by no means
That's what
is
I'm
a great
saying.
Duke team.
Michigan's got some.
Yeah,
big
Jalen Green is
over
nice.
there.
Jalen
Yeah.
Green is
Find
nice.
all these
They
high
can
school
take
Jalen
all
Green-
the seniors over
Jalen Green.
there.
See when he went to play for.
Jalen Brown now.
See when he played for Denver, now he started getting his rhythm. He started playing for the Nuggets.
Cool.
Jalen Green.
What?
That nigga on the
Jamichael
side, man.
Green?
That nigga.
Jalen Green play with
Jalen Green
Houston.
plays for the Houston.
Oh, Houston. That's that Houston.
Oh man, come on.
We talking about Jamaica.
Jamichael
Jamichael.
Green, Denver.
Yeah, that nigga hit
2
I
points.
watched the other game. Yeah, I watched the other game last night.
He only hit 2 points last night. He went.
Oh, yeah, Jeff Green's on Denver. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell no, boy. I wish the hell they would sign Brandon Ingram back.
Nah.
I think they Denver went on the road. Denver was 2-0. They just went on the road.
I think Brandon Ingram is done. This is it. I don't think he's gonna develop. This is a ceiling.
Cleveland went out.
They better not sign Brandon Ingram back. I swear.
He not no free agent. They
No,
just
but I think Brandon Ingram. I don't think he's gonna be better. I don't.
What?
Like Brandon Ingram right now.
What about
today,
him?
this is him. Like I don't see him being a better player.
So
Here's my time.
he was an all-star. So better than what? And
Is he better than AD today? Is he?
no, ain't nobody comparing to AD. But tonight he led his team to a win.
I say Ingram's better than Michael Porter, to be honest.
yeah.
I go that far.
Michael Porter.
I'm gonna
doesn't
say
play for
Melo.
us.
I'm gonna say Melo cut up last night though.
Wait a minute. He just got max money, right? And you
Not
trying to
with
tell
us.
me that-
207 million.
Not with the Lakers.
Yeah.
But that ain't
Ingram's
that
better than
much.
Michael Porter.
You know I love
Ingram's better.
Ingram. See you later. Ingram, my guy.
No, I'm talking
Hey,
about Carmelo Anthony. I'm saying Carmelo cut up last night.
Wait, Kate Cunningham hasn't played in the game yet?
No, he hurt his ankle.
No.
How did he get hurt?
I forgot. I think it's ankle injury.
Yeah, Melo went for 28
Hey,
on
we
the
got sent
balls.
out his rookie year.
Look, it's the early in the season. You got like it's 40 games past, man. Come on now.
It's only
Yeah,
3
man.
games past.
Yeah, Melo hit. Yeah, Melo hit 28 on the board last night.
He could be better. So how is Brandon Ingram going to improve outside the New Orleans? They give him the ball.
That
and let
ain't
him
never
run.
gonna hit.
What in the world are you talking about? Tommy's an all-star. What the hell are you
Let
talking
Ingram
about, man?
stay where he at.
No, I'm answering a question from the comment.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah.
Don't nobody want
What
Ingram
I
back
said
over
was
here.
I don't see Brandon
Hey.
Ingram being a superstar. I don't.
He had 27-9.
Don't nobody want Ingram back over here. Let him stay where he at.
He had about a handful. of
Clippers make the playoffs. I don't know, man. Paul George scored 40. They still lost. So.
Well, Clippers, they blowing out Portland tonight.
And
They are not making the playoffs. I'm sorry.
you guys think Kawhi come back early this year? Just to
They are not making the playoffs.
Hey,
They definitely making
Yeah.
the playoffs.
I'm gonna say is Ingram's the number one option on their team
All
right
right.
now. So
Trying to tell y'all ain't gonna listen.
And you're gonna listen. They definitely making the playoffs. I'm gonna let you know that right now.
Oh, wait,
Okay.
Clippers?
Clippers, they don't have one of the toughest schedules early right since this season started. And they don't, they don't play some tough games, and they blowing out Portland tonight. So if Portland gonna make it,
that's Portland. That's Portland. That ain't.
Who they lost to?
I don't know how bad their schedule can be.
They lost to good teams.
They got Cavaliers on Wednesday, Portland again, OKC, 2 games in a row with the Timberwolves, man. That schedule wasn't that bad.
The Timberwolves lost to Cleveland.
If they lose to the Timberwolves, they garbage.
2 games with the Timberwolves and OKC. And then they got Trailblazers again. And they don't play any real good teams until like later on.
If they lose to Portland, it's over.
It's over what? They went about.
I say if Kawhi comes back earlier, they might make the playoffs.
He's not coming back this early.
I'm telling you, they're not gonna make the playoffs. I'm telling you.
You know how Kawhi is. He gonna come back.
No, he might not come back. Obviously,
they're not gonna let him do that.
He ain't gonna even try. He know his body. He's gonna listen to my body. I'm gonna come back when it's time to come
They're
back.
not gonna let him do that. That's a torn ACL.
Come on, folks.
Come back on that.
Nah, he ain't come back this early. The earliest I see him come back is March.
Right.
People, we got to hit the like button. Yesterday we did the live. We did like 1,200 views and only got like 42 likes. Like, come on.
I wouldn't even come back this early.
Kawhi, I don't think he's coming
back. If they're playing these teams tough like this already, there's no desperation to come back.
Exactly.
No, if they're looking bad and getting blowed out and looking discombobulated like the Lakers,
we
come back.
We play.
No, they're not. They are not making the playoffs. I'm sorry.
No, Kens, they make the conference final with Kawhi. It's just Kawhi got hurt and didn't play in the conference final. Kawhi still got them through the first and second round. Come on, man.
Who keep asking about Brandon Ingram come back to the Lakers? Lakers can't bring nobody back.
He ain't coming back. We don't want him back.
We want to reign without him. We're good.
And Pelicans are not trading nothing with the Lakers no more.
Brandon Ingram couldn't even make the playoffs. All right, like what's he doing?
We don't want him back.
He got hurt and Zion got hurt, so you can't say that.
Yeah.
Lonzo was hurt more than both of them.
Yeah, Lonzo got hurt too.
That's the team they have. So if that's gonna be excused, then with Brandon Ingram,
I'm not worrying about that, dude.
Yeah, but you're trying to make it sound like Ingram's garbage time. That's BS. Right? It's full of BS.
Oh, just because you couldn't make the playoffs, you're the first option. You bear no responsibility.
What are you talking about?
At least you're putting up 27. You're putting up 27.
What does that mean? Because they beat.
Hold up, let me ask you this, Tom. How many times AD made the playoffs?
Yeah.
In 7 years.
Yeah, look it up.
And it's still his fault. I'm not saying that.
Look it up.
Come on,
Tom. Look it up. First 7 years. Look it up.
His entire career.
Hold on, y'all. I want to know what that means.
I'm not saying
the Clippers beat Utah without Kawhi. Don't nobody care.
On the Lakers.
Did you want AD before he came to the Lakers because he didn't make the playoffs a lot? Did you want that?
I didn't like that trade at all, to be honest.
Oh, you didn't? Okay, wait, that's how you. I guess you consistent.
My thought was
y'all making the play. Y'all making the play.
How was we treating everybody for AD a good deal? But AD had a good season after he came, right? So
I'm sorry, the Clippers making the play.
No, my thing is this: you can't always put like playoffs. Like you have to look at the whole picture.
Yeah, you play this team.
And they all Zion missed games, Zonzo missed games, Ingram. They had a lot of hit with injuries last year.
Plus all that COVID going on, a lot of teams was just butchered.
Yeah. Did any team got hit harder than the Washington Wizards?
No, nobody got hit. Washington got the worst.
I thought Miami came back. They got toe up the first half.
We know that Lakers always gonna be a good team. What you mean?
How was AD and Brandon Ingram's fault they didn't make the playoffs?
No, I never said it's their fault.
No. Ken said the Clippers beat Utah without Kawhi. What does that mean?
No, they beat Utah with
Kawhi. They can make the playoffs this year. That's what it means.
Kawhi still got them through games. You act like
Kawhi didn't make the playoffs. Utah was the number one seed.
Kawhi didn't play a single game, man.
Okay.
They beat Kawhi. Sure, they come back they won some games without him, but Kawhi still playing the game.
Did Kawhi play in that series? Did he get hurt in that Utah series?
He got hurt playing Utah.
Okay.
And the series that Kawhi didn't play at all is against Phoenix.
I thought they won another series without Kawhi at all.
No. They beat Dallas with Kawhi. Kawhi got hurt playing Utah.
Okay.
And they met Phoenix, and that's the story.
What
What's up?
What game did he get hurt in when they played
Good,
Utah?
Aaron.
The fourth
good,
game
Daniel.
versus Utah, I think.
It's good. It's good. Let's hit the likes, guys.
That's
Let's
when
get the likes
they're
up.
saying he has a knee injury.
All right, who's this?
I'm telling you right now.
Conker was good.
I would trade Westbrook for John Wall in a heartbeat.
Wait a minute, who's
Wait, you say you
conquering
would
the chat?
trade Westbrook for John Wall?
I'll do it.
I don't know.
Is Westbrook gonna average quadruple double every game? I'll do it.
Oh my goodness, I didn't start that.
Westbrook is just a healthier John Wall.
Wait, hold on.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
John Wall hasn't done this in about 3 years.
Like, what do they like? How do they play different though? When you think about it,
Hold on, boss. Like, Conquer goals.
Let me see. How they play different? I say.
Say something.
I say.
Somebody TV.
I say John Wall. I say John Wall is like a. Let me see. John Wall is like a.
Yeah, right.
Who?
We got.
Trey Westbrook. Oh.
Yeah.
Now that move. Yeah, that would be definitely a good move.
Dame?
No, you give a. They're talking about trade Westbrook for Dame Dollar.
Yeah. Well, Dame is my second favorite player, but I don't think that's realistic at all.
Yeah, the NBA 2K.
That'll never happen.
Yeah.
Yeah,
if they make that trade, oh boy.
Oh yeah,
they ain't gonna do that, bro.
Nope.
No way Portland ain't gonna do that. Why would they do that?
Kareem,
unless the Lakers give up the farm.
Huh?
You saw LA Live's video?
Yeah, I seen
it. they can give up. They will have to give up AD. Dame Dollar.
That's in my screen.
I don't know.
We ain't doing that. We're not doing that.
No, I think they could give up Russ, Monk, PSP, none, and
you ain't getting AD. I'm sorry. You ain't getting AD. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, you ain't getting AD.
Lakers don't have no picks to give up. That's no.
I think they got like 2 picks, but like in the later years.
Second round, third round, something like that.
Yeah, you ain't getting no AD. You ain't getting no AD for no Dame Dollar. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah.
No Westbrook for Dame Dollar. That ain't happening.
He said Laker fans are spoiled. This man's a LeBron hater.
No.
We know that.
What's his name?
Nah, he a LeBron. He a Kobe fan, but a LeBron hater.
He's not a Kobe fan.
Nah, he is.
No, that's a Phoenix Suns fan. That's Phoenix Suns fan.
Nah, he be capping for Kobe. He's capping for Kobe all the time.
AD for N.B.A.
No, I'm not trading AD for Embiid. I trade Westbrook.
I would never do that.
I trade Russ for Embiid right now.
Yeah, y'all tripping.
Why would Philly do that?
Russ for the output.
No, serious question though. Why would Philly do that in the middle of the year?
I
don't know. I'm not saying they will. I'm just saying if they do it, I will.
Nah, Philly might want Russ and Anthony Davis for MVP.
How about this? I'll trade AD and Russ for Ben Simmons and.
That's the stupidest.
You're not getting both Simmons and Embiid.
It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen.
This what you need to do. Give up Westbrook for Curry.
Hell no. If they say yes,
but you know what? Lakers
brother, not Steph.
Oh, says Curry? You mean?
Yes.
Oh, I thought you said Steph.
Curry's not.
I thought you said Steph at first.
Y'all know who's a sneaky picker for the Lakers though? Mo Bamba.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
He would be a nightmare.
Can barely get minutes.
Boy, he would
be. Mo Bamba lame, boy.
Mo Bamba getting his Mo Bamba's a lockdown defender, and he's getting his ring.
And he get up there and get them blocks.
Exactly.
Exactly.
He could easily average 3 blocks a game.
That man fast as hell.
Stop tripping, yo.
Yeah.
Nah, y'all tripping, bro. Mo Bamba's
Man, if we get Mo Bamba, dog, I'm telling you.
Fuck is gonna play with us?
Mo Bamba is balling in Orlando right now.
I'm sorry.
If we get Mo Bamba, dog, it's
for
over.
the Magic, man. Get out of here.
Mo Bamba had 11 tonight. 11 points, 5 rebounds, 1 block, 0 for 8.
This dude crazy. Man, look what this fool said.
Y'all need a trick. Right, he's trolling. I told y'all he's a LeBron hater. He's just trolling. Y'all need to trade LeBron. Like, that's crazy.
I'll trade AD.
Yeah, bro, tweaking.
Mo, let's take who is it?
This Mo Bamba guy plays like 50 minutes a game.
If we get Mo Bamba, y'all can call it out.
Exactly. I'm telling you, Mo Bamba is the perfect solution.
Mo Bamba is a younger Gasol, but much worse.
Nah, he plays defense. Mo Bamba doesn't care about offense. Y'all sleeping on Mo Bamba.
Y'all don't think Mo Bamba ain't no bad.
Mo Bamba is not. No,
I think he will play better with LeBron them, but he's not. He's gonna be good on Orlando. I think he will play better.
Be on the
That's what you're talking about.
That man's more athletic.
Who you guys gonna?
We don't want him to be AD. We don't need them problems.
We just need a defensive stopper.
He is not a defensive stopper. That's not his game.
Wait, you said Mo Bamba ain't a defensive
Mo
stopper?
Bamba barely get minutes on Orlando Magic.
He's starting for the Magic this year.
Who said he wasn't a stopper?
His first time ever starting at center.
Exactly. They keep bringing him off the bench before in his early career.
Because he wasn't good. That's why.
No, because they had Vucevic. They drafted a center when they had an all-star center ready. Like, who does that? That doesn't make sense.
And because they was screaming how athletic he was, they came in trying to jack all those threes, thinking his shot is money. It's not. And they got what's that? Jonathan Isaac. He was starting over because Jonathan Isaac is better than Mo Bamba.
Jonathan.
Isaac couldn't play him at a perimeter.
Miles Turner. I forgot about that.
Plays Russ from Miles Turner?
No, he's talking about getting Miles Turner.
But y'all know something though? I would try to up THT trade value and trade him like low key.
That's what
I might trade him.
I'm gonna tell you what I think Ben Simmons trying. I think he's trying to sneak his way to LA.
Oh yeah, definitely. You know what he should? You know what he should have done though? He should have retired, signed with the team on the veteran minimum, then enter free agency next year.
You can't do that though.
Why can't you do that? You can't retire.
You lose all the money.
No, I'm saying I think that's what he's trying to do.
No, you can't do that. There's
wait. I don't
doing that, balls life.
Wait, did you hear what I said?
You said he retired first, then retired with the Lakers, right?
I said sign with a veterans minimum, then enter next year's free agency.
But he has 4 years left on his deal. You can't just do that.
If you retire, that goes away.
No, you can't.
You can retire when you want. You can retire when you want.
Exactly.
No, but when you retire, there's like 500 bylaws prevent you from doing something this nature.
Oh my
you can't just retire.
Time be quiet.
Yeah, that doesn't work.
No, but this the point though. He retired. He give up
you likely have to stay out for at least a contract. You can't just retire.
Yeah, but he gonna give up $200 million.
I'm gonna say this. If Ben signed with the Lakers, everybody done. Just call it over.
But I'm telling you, that is the end game. Like, if Philly keeps being dumb and trying not to pay the man, he will end up retiring. And he will just enter free agency and sign on the veterans minimum. Then enter next year's free agency and get his max contract.
Ball.
Yeah.
That makes the most sense.
Oh, he can't do that in the same season. If you retire,
No,
you
he can't.
have to sit up on your year.
Yeah, you have to
I
sit
thought
out.
like that.
I've been saying, you can't just do that. You guys
No, what if he sits out for like 2 months and then
No,
No, you can't. You have to sit out the whole year. You have to sit
you
out the
have
whole year.
to?
You can't. Yes, you
You
can't
have to
do
you
that.
have to sit out the whole year.
They got rules. You just can't do that.
Yeah, you have to sit out the whole year.
It's been guys years ago when they get drafted by a team they didn't like, what they would do is
look. I found a bylaw. If you retire in the contract, you have to. If you come back during that retirement, you have to honor the contract. So Ben Simmons currently has 4 years.
You have to sit out.
So if he retires and he came out, he has to return to Philly. He can't just retire and sign vet minimum. He can't do that.
How he can't?
Because it's a contract bylaw, Aaron.
They got rules.
You got to sit out a whole season, is what y'all are saying.
The remaining of the
season. Whole contract.
Yes.
That prevents people from saying I signed a contract for 5 years.
Wait. Hold on. This guy said I don't know how veteran minimums work. Do you realize every team has a veterans minimum?
That's not the point, though.
That's the question. That's all. He
cannot retire in his contract. If he does that and come back, he has to honor his original deal, which is with Philly for 4 more years.
Right.
So if unless he's willing to set out the whole contract.
What you think he doing?
And when he come back, he got to come back with Philly.
You guys saying Ben Simmons is gonna set out 5 years or 4 right now?
And Aaron, he trashed already halfway, so him coming to the Lakers
You saying Ben Simmons on the bench four fucking years is gonna
see how Westbrook playing.
Dang, I think he.
And Westbrook better probably, except defense.
If N.B.A. doesn't have this kind of bylaw, everybody's gonna retire 1 year into their deal.
Because they used to do that back in the day. It was guys like that's how the old Celtics got good. Guys would refuse to play with anybody else. They would retire. I mean, they wouldn't even show up. They would go plug for a year. Then the Celtics would pick up their rights.
Oh yeah,
but that's not the case anymore.
Right. That's why they made these rules, so they don't want guys doing that. You know.
So Ben Simmons can't just say, "Oh, I retire," and then
or guys who they don't like the team they drafted by say, "I'm not playing for you."
Yeah.
Or maybe he should try to get his contract terminated. Like
can't do that either.
No, hold on. A team can terminate your contract.
No, but if the team can also choose to not terminate his contract all his life.
So you would just pay someone $30 million just to
no, but Ben Simmons is not showing up to games. I don't have to pay him. Period.
But he tried. That's what he trying to get his contract terminated.
I don't have to pay him. Period. He doesn't come to games anymore.
He should fake an injury.
But you heard what
do that either because when you do that, you gave.
No, you can fake an injury. Kyrie threatened to get surgery. If the Cavs didn't trade him, you could fake an injury.
You can always fake an injury.
You have to get. It's more complex than you think. Like if Kyrie has, like I'll put it this way.
Right? Okay.
Let's say Ben Simmons fake an injury right now.
Yep.
First, you have to actually set out the games that you fake the injury for.
Yeah.
Then you have to come up with a whole bunch of other stuff. Otherwise, the team doesn't have to pay you.
Yeah,
okay, so I got a quick question, right?
Fake an injury and sit out, but the team doesn't have to pay him in most cases. That's what.
All right, quick question, right?
What happened from the Spurs that year?
What happened to Kawhi in 2017?
Yeah, he didn't got paid though. I'm pretty sure.
He did.
He was getting paid.
But this
he paid for the game he played.
But this, yes, he did. Tom, this is the difference. Kawhi was hurt. He actually had medical proof.
No, but what Ball 5 is saying is he wants Ben Simmons to fake an injury without injury.
I know, but this is the thing. To Ball, you got to have like Kyrie did have surgery. Yeah. He didn't. He was saying, "Hey, I can wait to end the season, or I'm gonna have surgery now if I don't get traded at the beginning of the season." So that's what they did. But if Ben Simmons can have, like, say, I'm not emotionally ready to play, or I got the stomach flu. Like back in the day, Horace Grant, he kept having the stomach flu with the Bulls because he was mad at the Bulls at his contract. See, with a stomach flu, you know, a game here and there, but long-term injury. You can't fake a long-term injury because that doctor's gonna come and check your knee or whatever. Not.
I thought Kawhi's quad got cleared to play. I thought his quad got cleared to play. That's why Manu and
that's why he went to another doctor.
Greg Popovich were calling him out. They said he's ready to play, but technically they couldn't look inside of his quad. They can't tell a man if he's hurt or not.
Right.
That's what I thought. I thought he was cleared to play.
Right, their doctors did, but you know he was saying no because he had a problem with their doctors.
Yeah.
Right. You see, they didn't want to. They didn't. So they was trying to pressure him in the media then to do it. That's what Kawhi. Yeah. I'm not coming back.
If Ben Simmons could have faked an injury, he would have done it by now. He's not gonna do something like have mental health issues.
Well, you know, it's too late to try to do the fake thing.
Yeah. Like, at this point, Ben Simmons is. Only way he either sit out, don't get paid, or he play the game.
And plus, Kawhi has surgery, and then it's one thing to have surgery and say, "Hey, I don't feel this leg is ready," and the team gonna say, "Well, we gonna be ready when you ready to come back," you know, within a season. But you know, have surgery within 3 years, you ain't play. Like well, my big toe still feel like it's jam. That's when it starts.
My only thing with the Ben Simmons situation is, right, I understand you're supposed to honor your contract, but how are you going to trash a man? Talk about how trash he is. He can't be the starting point guard. The fans call him out. He requests a trade saying, okay, you don't want me, then trade me. Why are y'all being so reluctant to just trade
him, though? There was no deals on the table.
But Ball,
just trade him away for a bunch of garbage.
Yeah, did you hear the GM talk about Daryl Morey? Ball is life. Did you hear the GM talk about it? He said that they was offering him a bunch of garbage, a bunch of fringe picks. He said as a superstar. That's the reason they haven't traded him, because they don't want to give him. I mean, it's one thing you're not gonna get back what you
obviously not.
They're not averaging. They're not offering him nothing. What they offering him is Rick Bellini, right? Some guy in Europe right now who they got the rights to, because they know they got that leverage. They're like, oh, y'all having real bad problems over there. I'm not giving away some of my best assets for that.
So, but I got a question for you, right? How do you know unmotivated Ben Simmons will up his trade value? How do you know he wouldn't just come in the season just doing anything he wants on the court?
But Ben Simmons is not in the season right now.
But they want.
What I'm saying is, if he returns to the season, how do you know he's going to up his trade value on the court?
Because if he sit out, no one's going to offer him anything. Why would you offer a guy who doesn't play?
But Bob, this is what they're trying to do, right? See, a lot of teams, season going to start, and there's going to be a lot of disappointment. Say, look, like say if the Lakers kept losing, they might say, hey, we might want this pick because they feel like we or other teams who feel like, man, we got a chance to win the championship this year. Say an injury happened to one of the best players on one of the best teams, and they'll be like, wow, if we get Ben Simmons, then that could see. They're going to start getting desperate. I think that's what he was saying. Hey, this might take a long while. It might be months, because the other teams, as the season go on, in the beginning of the year, everybody got a lot of hopes and dreams. Bulls fans jumping up and down because they won 4 games. But what's going to happen at a trade deadline when they, losing?
Yeah, but here's the thing now. They said that they're not going to trade them for any role players, right?
Right.
Well, obviously not for role players.
Which team is going to offer him A players for Ben Simmons? Which team? Right. A players for
exactly.
No, but
nobody now.
You guys are saying that just because 76ers doesn't want to trade him, they're in the wrong.
No.
Yeah, but they said they don't want to trade him for role players. So which A players from which teams going to trade for Ben Simmons?
I got 4-year contract on your ass, so I can do whatever the fuck I want.
I think they're both in the wrong because
why should I listen to this fucking guy who's 4 years under deal and give him what he wants, right?
Everybody
I'm not gonna listen to whatever he says. What if next player comes in and does the same thing again, right? Oh no, this other guy signed 5-year deal. Who say, hey, I want to leave.
Yeah,
now.
But watch A player from which teams.
You can't let this happen. You let this happen one time, then there's no end to it.
It happens every year. What are you talking about? It happens all the time.
That's
forcing themselves out. Right? It happens all the time.
But the only
year.
He's under 4 years contract. So why?
Harden was under a long contract. Westbrook was under a long contract.
Yeah, but Harden got
AD was under a 2-year contract. He tried to force his way out. It always happens, brother.
But the only thing with Ben Simmons, though, is the
Sixers trade him for a bunch of trash right now.
No, but that's my point. It always happens. However,
what trash are you talking about?
I think both of them, like he said, both of them have wrong to play in this situation.
What trash are you talking about?
Well, how's the team wrong? They paid him. They didn't dip his money.
You can't even name an A player on the A team that's going to trade for Ben Simmons.
No, but that's why they shouldn't just trade him right now, because there's no good deals on the table.
You can't even name a superstar for Ben Simmons. You can't even name one.
So you're saying that they should just trade Ben Simmons right now?
I just asked you to name one, and you can't even name one. So what's your point?
I don't think they should trade him right now, period.
Tom, you think about, I'm going to penalize this guy because I got a contract on him.
Yeah.
But they can trade anybody with a contract on him. What's the difference? Say I signed a 4-year contract with the Clippers, and the owner say, yeah, buddy, you and I are playing, and pat me on the back. Then next thing I know, I turn on ESPN, I've been traded. That's fair, right?
But your 4-year contract's still there. No one's gonna not.
You can name a superstar from which superstar team going to trade for Ben Simmons.
That's why I say they shouldn't trade him right now. They will be losing too much.
I don't think they should trade him now either. That's what I said. They both. I think the Sixers handled it wrong by them coming out and what they did after that game. When they was under frustration, they shouldn't have did it like that. They played a bad move, and they should have traded him last year when the value was high. They could have traded
Exactly.
him for Harden, but the Sixers sat on it. They made that mistake. They knew that them guys didn't play well together.
That's a fact.
But they sat there and said, "No, I want more than that."
I don't think Harden's gonna go to the 76ers.
He would have out of Houston.
I thought he was going to Brooklyn. Where else?
No, he said Sixers were on his wish list because he does like Daryl Morey. They got a good relationship.
You know that, but they didn't want to give him up. And they just been, and then they gonna follow the media now. Yeah, we gonna play tough and hold them out.
What do you guys think 76ers should have done? Like,
they should have traded him last year for James Harden. Because what you're going to do, you're not going to get a player of Ben Simmons caliber.
Exactly. You're not getting an A
unless he
superstar for
decides
Ben
to
Simmons.
just go on the court and ball out, which won't happen. You're not going to get anybody anywhere close to Ben Simmons, and that's the Sixers' goal.
Hey, y'all look in the chat. Ball is like, look in the
You're
chat.
not paying him money anyways. So what's the point?
He's getting paid. He show off.
You talking about the Lakers, the Ken Bazemore thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just kind of because the Lakers can't trade Bazemore until December 15th.
Yes.
If they let go Ken Bazemore, the Lakers will be worse.
I don't think trading Bazemore is gonna, like, who are we gonna get for Bazemore at this point?
Appreciate it.
Bazemore is one of their only defenders. Why would they give up Bazemore?
I don't think
Bradley should be starting over Bazemore.
Bradley had a garbage game against the Phoenix Suns. Dude has 0-0-0-0-0 in 26.
But people act like Bazemore isn't getting cooked on the court. Like he's
Bazemore
a
got
hard
11
worker.
points.
He's
Bradley
a hard
got
worker,
0.
but he's letting people drive past them all
Bradley
game.
got 0 points.
Oh, you talking about Ja freaking Morant? Come on now.
Yeah, that's not for
definitely play
also.
worse than Bazemore, man. Come on, Brad.
You talking about Ja Morant? The rest of the wasn't.
You really think
Bazemore was not getting cooked
better than
every
Bazemore last
game.
game?
He did not get cooked to Golden
Bradley
State.
played a whole 2 minutes last
Now,
game.
okay, hold on. One thing I will say though about that Golden State game,
Bradley
it was
played
team
2 minutes
defense.
last game.
Steph was getting double and triple team. That was a Lakers team defense. That was not Bazemore shutting down Steph.
I didn't say no. I don't think he shut down Steph.
Bradley have to do with
But
it. Bradley
he initiated the defense because it wasn't team defense because the Lakers still lost and they lost bad. All the forwards weren't playing.
Everywhere else. Fucking defense got 13 points. What defense? You don't play defense if you let the other team chug 120 on you. Okay?
And Bazemore, he hit some shots. It ain't like he ain't hitting. He can't hit no shots.
Yeah, but one thing with Bazemore, he either cashes it or airballs a three. It's never in the between.
No, but
it's never
Bradley
in
doesn't
between.
score at all, Paul. So what do you want him to
You
do?
miss out.
Hold on. You sleeping on Avery Bradley? Numbers
Bradley got
lie.
0 points against Phoenix.
So I have a question, right? Okay, I have a question for you, right? Say Avery Bradley forces Stephen Curry to take a tough shot. Does he get
Avery
credited
Bradley
for
got
anything?
0 points against Phoenix.
Yes. But does he get credited
You're saying
for
that
anything?
doesn't count.
Oh my goodness.
We give him 26. We give him 26 minutes. Look, let me put a stat though.
Okay, I have a question, right? Is there a contested shot stat in the box score?
But
No.
there is plus and minus. You're minus 26 in the game. What defense? What
I mean,
defense, buddy? What?
Bazemore's a little longer, so that's the reason why they want him to up on
26.
defense.
What defense, buddy? What?
No, we know Bradley is a good, known to be a good defender. He's a solid player, but them giving up Bazemore, come on now, that don't make any
Look,
sense.
as much as I didn't like how Bazemore played this year, you can't say Bradley's better than him.
And if you think Kendrick Nunn gonna get out there and play defense, you're a
No,
mistake.
but Kendrick Nunn's hurt, right? So we never.
Wow, Lakers don't have that lockdown. Anthony Davis and LeBron and a LeBron in the playoffs. Those are the only two that could really lock someone down. Other than that, Lakers need to play team defense.
LeBron can't lock nobody down no more.
I said in the playoffs. Hold on. In the
21
playoffs, you saw in the bubble when he took Jamal Murray.
I seen last year when he took nobody.
Hold on. He was taking that in the last game when they got blown out and made that comeback. He was taking Devin Booker. And he was stopping them in the fourth.
No, he wasn't.
Yes, he was.
He was.
Yes, he was. LeBron was. That's why LeBron got tired and came out early in the fourth.
Right? Avery Bradley, buddy, come on.
Look, LeBron always can play defense in spurts. Like they'll put him on a guy.
Okay, that's what I meant. Fourth quarter defense, LeBron.
In spurts,
Is that better? Is that better?
In spurts, like 3 minutes, 5 minutes, because of his size. Of course, he's a great help side defender.
Yeah.
But if you start like Golden State swinging that ball around, LeBron be lost like a lot of players. Everybody pointing at each other. That's what the Lakers do. That was your man. No, that was your man. I seen Westbrook and all of them do it all game, and LeBron is not good at that. That's why teams are dumb.
We're not a good defensive team this year. We have to give up this
Bane's
idea
not
about how
one of
we're
your
good
best
defense.
defenders to give him up.
No, but at least Baines will score some points. Avery Brown.
But yeah, okay, I agree with Tyrese though. In LeBron's defense, he was hurt though. Like every playoff.
No, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is we just have to accept the fact that we're not a very good defensive team at this point.
LeBron was not hurt. LeBron stayed.
Oh my gosh! Okay, hold on. I got a question, right? Did LeBron look anywhere close to LeBron James that we know and love in the bubble? I mean, in the playoffs last year.
Yeah, he did. He looked close to it. He played just like he did at the end of the season.
All right, so I have a question, right? Okay, I got another question for you, right? When do we know LeBron not to drive to the rim?
He's not driving this season too much.
Hold on.
Jumpers.
And wait. I gotta specify this. LeBron in the regular season and LeBron in the playoffs are two different people. It would not make sense. Hold on. Wait, let me just say this though. It would not make sense for LeBron to exert all of his energy in the first 30 games of the regular season.
LeBron is out there shooting that ball like crazy, brother.
Look, we won the 2, buddy. We didn't win 3 in a row, man. What happens if we lost the next game? LeBron had to play at some point.
Hold on. So y'all think LeBron should exert all of his energy and go for MVP and then get tired in the playoffs?
No, but not when your team is losing.
Come on, man. Oh my God. How you extreme? How you go from exert all his energy?
No, because I remember. It's only because I remember 2018, right? LeBron wasn't playing defense in 2018. People were saying LeBron's declining. He's only wait. Let me finish that. They say he's only an offensive player. In the playoffs, LeBron turned into Thanos in real life and exerted his energy.
All his life.
No.
You said what? Oh my gosh.
They surrounded LeBron with defenders.
I'm just exactly. I agree with Art. Hold on. I don't think y'all understand. It does not make sense for LeBron James to play full out in the
all his life. Nobody ever said he should play full out. No superstar plays full out every minute. They know how to pace themselves. All the best know how to do that. And LeBron knows how to pace himself and play. But sometimes you see plays where LeBron is standing there looking at the ball swing, his man all in the corner. It's a mind thing. It's not about exertion. Like, how your man get way over there? He's hitting the 3.
Oh, right. LeBron might not play next game, everybody. I just realized that.
He hurt his leg, right?
Ankle.
His leg.
Yeah. Okay, so I got a question for y'all, right? I have a question for y'all, right? It's only, I mean, most people who just watch the game know this, right? Okay, I have a question, right? Why do you think, can I just ask you this one question? If LeBron was in his prime, do you believe he would have gotten Russell Westbrook or Buddy Hield?
LeBron is not in his prime.
Can you answer the question, though? Do you think if LeBron was in his prime, would he have gotten shooters that fit with him? He would have, right? There's a reason why he got Westbrook. He does not want to be the playmaker and primary ball handler every single
at this point,
game.
It's not about what he wants anymore. Balls live. That's what I'm saying.
Of course, that's what
I play the NBA, but that's what I want. Not what
Ball is life. What are you talking about? This is 2021 season, and you want to go back to 2018, 2016, 2017? Wait.
That's what I'm saying.
Take a year. This year, right? Not 3 years ago, right?
What I am saying is, if LeBron was if this was LeBron 5 years ago, he would have gotten Buddy Hield.
So you're picking 5 years ago now. You want to take
oh my gosh! Can you please let me finish? All right, can y'all let me talk?
You're not, look, what are you trying to say?
You want to talk about 5 years ago, 3 years ago? Wait, come on, take a year.
Okay. Can I talk? Okay, thank you. So I said if it was 5 years ago, right? LeBron probably would have gotten Buddy Hield because he was young enough to do it all. Now that LeBron is in year 19, he got Westbrook, so he would not have to exert all of his energy in the regular season.
So at this point, if he keeps on playing like this, we might not even make the playoffs.
All right, you know what? I need y'all to keep this same energy. If LeBron miraculously
LeBron might not
in the playoffs, y'all need to keep this same energy.
Who low managed 4 games?
Ball's like, don't say nothing.
Exactly.
What energy are you? I don't understand.
Low managing 4 games of the year.
You're making a point. We're not arguing nothing. You saying
no. Okay.
Ball.
Yeah.
We're not arguing what you're saying. We just say what you're saying is irrelevant.
Wait, what does that mean?
That means it doesn't matter about what if he was in his prime? That don't matter.
But I'm telling y'all why he's doing. Wait, I'm saying why he's doing the things he's doing.
We know that. We all agree. Oh, look, we know why they got Westbrook. Because Westbrook, we know why they went and got Westbrook. We know why LeBron said we want him to be Russ.
All I said is
we know why they went and got him.
Okay.
It's an arms race. They see the Nets over there with those superstars. They're like, so we want this. So we want to team up. But it was a bad move.
Yeah.
In my point of view, it was a bad move. It don't matter if he was in his prime or not. It's a bad move.
But that's why
don't match LeBron.
See, but that's when how I know none of y'all understood what I said.
No, we understood.
No. Because when I said, okay, can I specify? I'm trying to clarify myself.
Okay,
I said 4 or 5 years ago, right? LeBron would have gotten players that match his playing style. Since he is
5 years ago.
Oh my gosh. You know what? Y'all just said Westbrook was a bad move.
But we told you before, it don't matter 4 or 5 years ago. That's irrelevant.
This team has got to make the playoffs.
Thank you, Art. Goodness.
4 or 5 years ago, LeBron wouldn't been on the Lakers.
Come here, man. Come here.
Aaron, do you understand what I'm trying to say?
Make up your mind, buddy.
No, Aaron, do you understand what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you.
I'm just annoying that fool up there.
Yeah, I don't know how I could specify it more. All I'm saying is a young LeBron gets the players that match his playing style. An older LeBron will get a player that's going to do the work for him in the regular season. That's all I'm saying.
Is Russell Westbrook doing any work?
Yes, he's dribbling up the ball. Do you realize he had the highest usage rate last game?
Who?
Yes.
How many points he got?
Oh my goodness! I'm talking about usage rate. I don't care about.
You have all the usage rate.
Come here and break this shit down, bro.
Oh my goodness!
But
Ball. The highest usage rate.
We're not arguing with nothing you saying. We're saying, like you said, it's a failure. That it's not a good fit. So what would have happened 5 years ago don't matter. That doesn't matter. It's
so y'all think Lakers should have gotten Buddy Hield, right?
I do.
Not Russ.
So I have a question. Therefore, if they got Buddy Hield, right, LeBron would be doing most of the work, right?
Exactly.
No,
playmaking.
He still wouldn't have to do most of the work. They got Ron.
Okay, but that's another thing.
They got none.
That's another thing, though. When they traded for Westbrook, Rondo was still on the Clippers. I don't think they thought the Clippers would have bought out Rajon Rondo.
Look, if they wouldn't have got Russell Westbrook and got Buddy Hield, Rondo still was going to be available.
He was traded with Patrick Beverly to the Memphis Grizzlies. The Memphis Grizzlies bought out Rondo.
Yeah, but the Westbrook trade happened before that. That's all I'm saying. They couldn't have known the Clippers would have traded away Rajon Rondo.
Get out of here with that, man.
It don't matter. Look, none of that matter. They could have got anybody to play point guard. They could have kept Schroeder. He would have been better than Russell. Schroeder out there.
Schroeder wants a big contract.
Okay. So I have a question, right? Do you believe Russ could still win games?
No,
not from the first 3 games.
On a bad team, he can. He can go to OKC right now.
I think he can.
What up, Desmond?
So if LeBron and AD went down, Russ couldn't win a game against Houston or someone.
Yeah.
I have a question. Can Dennis Schroeder or Buddy Hield by themselves without LeBron or AD win?
He said one at a time.
Dennis Schroeder won some games last year with all LeBron.
Yeah. Why are you over here?
Ball, I'm talking about a better fit for the Lakers.
No, but I understand.
You're talking about who's the best player. I'm not comparing who's the best player. I'm
The best player on the Lakers?
No, out of Russ, Buddy Hield, and Dennis Schroeder.
Well, I'm gonna throw out Dennis Schroeder.